right, welcome back to our sound design course. So if this is useful to you, please like, comment, subscribe, notifications, blah, blah, blah. So today we're going to talk about envelopes in general, and then we'll get into more specific uses of envelopes for sound design. So we covered oscillators. This is the sound that's coming out. Envelopes, for the intents of today and going forward, an envelope is a change that happens one time. I know there are outliers. Massive is a massive outlier in that you can cycle certain parts of the envelope, but 90% of the synths out there, and hardware or software, the envelope goes one time. Envelopes are set up in either a two-part or a four-part series. So you have either attack and release, or you have attack, decay, sustain, and release. So we're going to look at it today in terms of volume, or amplitude is what they say. So attack is how fast the note happens, or how fast something happens, voltage or otherwise. Sustain is how long or at what volume the note sustains. If we turn this down, you hear over time the sustain volume turns down, and this looks like a volume knob for a reason. Decay is the amount of time it takes to get from the attack to the sustain volume. So I'm going to turn this all the way off so you can hear it. Okay, decay controls how long it takes to get to that no volume. Okay, release is when the note is released, how long it takes for the note to die out to zero. So I'll put the sustain back up so there's no confusion here. If we turn the release up and I put a fast attack, let's hit a note and let off of it really fast. Okay, long release means it takes longer for the note to die away. Okay, so that's an envelope. In the, I don't know, this was 2 minutes. 2 minutes to learn an envelope. Some envelopes are just attack and release, and what they are is it's a sustain. The sustain's always at 100. You'll see envelopes that say AR, so you just are controlling attack and release, and the sustain is going to always be at 100. So different kinds of envelopes. Now, the cool thing about an envelope is it can be assigned anywhere. So we've got volume, but I could take this and apply it to the filter frequency, or I could apply it to pitch. And that's how we create other sounds. These envelopes are really powerful in terms of indicating what kind of instrument you want to make. So a string is going to have a slow attack and this sort of high sustain. A brass instrument has kind of a medium attack and a sort of quick decay and then comes down. And if we take that and apply it to the filter too, you get synth brass. And there's all your... Okay, and we'll do that with a polysynth so it sounds a little better. Same thing, plucks, fast attack, fast decay. Right, let me take the filter out of this equation. Fast release. So all of these things are in play, and we're going to talk about how to design each of these sounds because they sort of relate to each other in terms of how they affect the filter. When we get into percussion, we're going to talk... All right, sorry for the camera mishap. We're going to talk about pitch, envelope with pitch, as it applies to percussion instruments because that's how you generate kick drums and toms and things like that. So I hope this was helpful as a general overview, just so you understand the different controls inside of the envelope, and then we're going to look at applications going forward. So thank you for watching. Take care.